Oh yes, yes, ma'am. How you doing? I got this phone number, just in case I needed to give y'all a phone call about pretty much I have one caseworker on my case with the Human
Okay,
Services Child Protective
let me just
Services.
stop you for a second. Have you ever called and spoken with anyone before? Or is this the first time?
Actually, potentially this is my first time. Potentially.
Potentially. So does that mean you're not sure?
No, it's not that I'm sure. I'm just letting you know. Potentially, I'm sure that I'm talking to somebody for the first time. Potentially.
Did you call earlier today? Your voice sounds really familiar.
um, I could have. I'm actually been trying to get a hold of y'all actually all day. So I've been trying to get a hold of
Did you give the name Alab when you called?
y'all. I don't think so.
No? Are you in Bear County?
I happen to be in San Antonio. Yes, ma'am. In Bear County, though. Yeah.
Okay, your voice sounds very familiar. If it was you, you hung up on me, but
Oh,
maybe
I
it
see.
wasn't you.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully, I get
okay.
consistent.
Well, I need to explain to you how our service works before you tell me anything, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
I need to ask you some questions, and then you can tell me why you've called.
Right.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so here at the helpline, we're all lawyers who answer the phone. We provide free legal information about issues related to child protective services. What that means is that we explain the law, the rules, people's rights and choices, but we don't give legal advice, so I can help you become more informed and educated. I just can't tell you what I think you should do. Okay? We won't have any kind of attorney-client relationship, so I'm not going to be able to represent you and be your lawyer. Because of that, we don't have an attorney-client privilege, so this is not a secret lawyer-client conversation. Because of that, we ask people who call us to be anonymous, so I don't need a lot of personal information about you, okay? We do get first names. You can give me a real name or a fake name. That's your choice. But we don't get last names or birthdays or names of kids.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to ask you for some very basic background information. This is like demographic stuff. That is helpful to our program, but if you don't want to answer those questions, you don't have to. We can still talk. And then the last thing to know is that all lawyers in Texas are mandated reporters. So if I think a child has been abused or neglected and that hasn't been reported, I have to make a report about it. Okay?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me get through my questions. What is the first name you'd like me to use for yourself?
Let's use Joshua and last name Guajardo.
Okay, well, I don't need your last name, but, and what zip code are you living in?
I'm living in 78228.
What county is this happening in?
This is happening out of San Antonio County. I believe it's called Bear
Bear
County.
County?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Bexar.
How many kids are involved?
There's actually two cases. There's two kids on the case, but I'm calling in on my child. There's a
Okay,
different
how old
father.
is your child?
My child will be going on two in December. December 4th, 2017.
How old is the other child?
The other child will be working on turning about 5 or 6.
Okay, and how old are you?
Me, I am going to be 33 years old.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am. I am currently a U.S. citizen out of Texas State.
What race do you identify with?
I am Native Indian.
What's your marital status?
I am. I guess I have a girlfriend. I don't know.
But you're not married?
No, I'm not married.
Okay. Are you disabled or a veteran of the military?
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Wish I did get to have the opportunity in the military. I've probably been the best soldier in the world.
Has there ever been any violence between you and the mother of the child that you're
De-
calling about?
Definitely not. No, definitely not. Child support. I called. Child support. Excuse me. I called Human Services of Child Protective Services. I called them. I am the one that called to get things in order in line. Actually, the mother
Okay,
gets
hang
along
on.
with
I'm
me.
not. I'm not. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
wondering if there's violence between you guys.
No, no, no
And what
silence.
is your monthly household income?
I bring in normally. I would bring in about 2,200 a month.
How many people are being supported on that?
Me and my son and I pretty much kind of help out. I still help out my baby mom once in a while. I'll feed her. I'll feed her for sure. She's hungry. I'll give her some food.
Now, Now, the child you're calling about, does that child live with you?
At the point of current time, no, he doesn't. This is
Is the child with a mother, relative, friend, foster care? Where's that child staying?
This is true. He stays with holding foster care, and I've been trying to get.
In a foster home?
Yes, ma'am. He's in foster holding. For that, I had called. I have to go through my family packet plan, and I've already got one caseworker dismissed through political reasons of understanding she's been falsely fabricating against me, mutating my existence in the courtroom, and now the second caseworker is doing the same thing. So this is why I'm calling, and I have proof. I have YouTube links that can prove that I don't believe. Well, go ahead. I apologize.
Okay. So is this an open court case?
Actually, I'm working on that.
No, is this in court? Has CPS taken you to court?
Oh,
your
yes.
child in foster care.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, this is true. We had our fourth hearing on Wednesday. This last Wednesday on the 6th.
Temporary managing conservatorship?
The 6th of November 2019. Excuse me?
Does CPS have something called temporary managing conservatorship of your child?
Yes, I believe so. I think they do.
Okay.
And I only get visits like once a week, and yeah.
Okay. Do you have an attorney in that case?
Yes, I just got a new attorney as well. The judge saw that the last attorney and the last caseworker were working a personal vendetta against me, and they both got dismissed off the case.
Okay. And when was your child taken into foster care? How long ago did that happen?
They've been having my baby since January. My child and the mother's child since January 31st or in the beginning of February.
Okay, so coming up on almost a year?
Right, exactly.
Okay. Okay, I think those are all my questions for now. I might have more as you start talking, but you can let me know what your questions are and tell me why you've called.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just curious. Is it allowed from people from facilities at the Human Services or Child Protective Services? Are caseworkers allowed to give personal rides from the building to do extra assessments, like give rides to plasma center, or like give rides, like just personal rides to a store, to the house?
Like the parents?
Yeah.
For parents?
Yeah. Are they allowed to give parents like personal rides everywhere?
They can if they want to, but they're not required to. But yes, that's not prohibited. A caseworker can give a parent a ride if they feel like doing that. Yes.
Okay. So you're telling me lawfully, and if I talk to the producer director, that their clients and their worker employees are allowed to give parents rides and help them out?
Yes. They don't have to, though. So the only time a caseworker would have to give a parent a ride is if the judge ordered it. But a caseworker is not prohibited from giving a parent a ride. Okay. I mean, a caseworker, if they want to be nice, can give a parent a ride to a visit or to their job, or that's allowed.
Okay, because I was just wondering why I'm so privileged, and it's a blessing, don't get me wrong, but I just wonder why I'm so privileged, because, like, how come I can't have the privilege since I called and made the case and got the case going and anointed, and I got a better home.
They don't have to give you a ride, though.
Yeah, that's what I understand. That's common sense. Thomas Paine wrote that book in the 8th grade in history class. But what I'm saying is, with that being said, I understand that, like, the other parent, he took online courses. Here's my other question. The court classes that say on the internet that are court approval on the internet, I can take all my classes off the internet, right?
No, you may not. You can only take the classes that you have to take. That's going to depend on what the court has authorized. Right. So you can't just take any class out there. If the court has not authorized that class, I mean, you can take it, but it might not get you where you want to be as far as having the child returned to you by the court.
Right. And if I can prove to this court after text messaging the other father on the screenshot of our conversation, and here's my other question with that discernment being said. If he told me that he took all his classes online and I can prove you in physical evidence that he admitted that, how come he's so privileged to take all his classes online and I'm not?
I don't know. I mean, every parent is treated differently.
Oh, I see. So he has privileges.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know him, but
evidently. I mean, he sleeps on somebody's couch. He doesn't have his own apartment. I have a 600 square feet apartment. I had my own vehicle. I got that going, and
Well, it's not about whose apartment is better. As far as services, okay,
Right.
if a court has authorized online services, then that parent can do it. But it doesn't mean the orders the court makes for one parent is automatically going to apply to all the parents. Now, if you want to try to do online classes, you can certainly ask the court to authorize that you be allowed to do those classes online, and maybe that would, meet the court's requirement of whatever you're supposed to do to get your child back.
Right.
That can be requested from the court, but that's not an automatic. Just because one parent is doing it,
Yeah,
it
I'm not
doesn't-
that it doesn't mean the other parent won't be special and privileged to do that. You're right. Okay, I see. Just curious. My other question is, is this the family helpline?
It is.
Okay. May I ask who I'm speaking with, Meryl?
My name is Crystal.
Crystal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be disrespectful. What's your last name, Miss Crystal?
Why do you need my last name?
I just don't want to be disrespectful, and then also I can just let my lawyer know that, I did call helpline to find services, and all the descriptions of complexity and inherent detail that you are explaining to me is the services that I was getting, so that she understands that I
These
try
are
to
actually
seek out.
very basic questions. These are not complex questions.
Okay.
What I will tell you is a lot of these questions you're asking me, you should really direct at your attorney as well,
Right.
if you have an attorney.
Okay. If I feel like I'm working with a cult of people, and
A cult?
yeah, I'm just curious. Okay, so if he's special and privileged, you're just saying every other father is just they have different family plan packets. Even though if I called and I made the case and I put these people in my life and to not jeopardize me, but of course assist me and help me and guide me and do the guidelines and taking the classes and so on and so forth. As long as I'm doing my classes and I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to, I should be okay as far as, having my child and not kidnapped. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that. I mean, here's the reality.
You're a
If
lawyer,
CPS
right?
I am a lawyer, but I don't know the facts of your case. What I can tell you is basically that if CPS has been given temporary managing conservatorship of a child,
Right.
the way for the court, because the court has to approve a return of a child to a parent, generally what the courts like to see is that a parent has completed their services and that the parent can provide a safe and stable home for the child, and then that's within the child's best interest.
Right. Even if I make more money than the other father, and I'm not
Money
mooching.
doesn't-
Like the other
money
father, this is my last
doesn't matter.
question. I'm gonna close after this. The last question I got before I close is I'm just curious. The other father, Mr. Murdoch, he lives with people in the family. They live in a double wide trailer, and they pretty much they're all funded on the government assistance. And like he's like one of the guys that sleeps in the couch. He's literally like sleeping on the couch. He's not like this guy can't keep a job. But then again, he's like so related to so many people in the community and I guess in courtrooms and as well because he's so privileged. I got my own apartment. This man sleeps in the living room with like 3-4 kids, and at the same time, I'm trying to get custody of one child, and he still has a custody battle that he's dealing with 4 other kids. But yet they gave him his child. I called evidently I did something mature. That I called y'all and y'all saw, or the corporation of the Human Services, Child Protective Services saw that there was an issue. And now it's like, I feel like they're trying to mutate. I'm going to tell you the truth because I can prove it because we already got one caseworker dismissed and one lawyer dismissed, and that they were trying to mutate my existence and they're trying to fabricate falsely against me. And it's like, who gets away with that? Trying to kidnap a child using their uniform and falsely fabricating a Guam and typing out a computer some dockets. You know what I mean? And do you know these people in San Antonio? Because I talked to the producer director and they told me that their employees are not allowed to give their clients rides, and you're telling me that's okay.
That could be a local policy, but there's no law that a caseworker can't give a parent a ride to a drug test or a visit. But locally they may not want to do that. Or maybe they don't want to give you a ride. I don't know.
No, I'm saying I've been getting
They're
rides.
not required to give parents rides if they don't want to.
Right. So with that being discerned and said, okay, I had to give a hair follicle. I passed the hair follicle. That man has so many special privileges. I guess he's related to the founding fathers here in Texas that made the government. But what is the privilege that he doesn't have to do a hair follicle? He doesn't have to take
I don't
23
know any of the
UAs.
facts in your case. I have no idea.
You're a lawyer,
The thing
right?
okay, stop. When what you need to understand is that CPS cases are very fact specific, okay? Every family's different, every issue is different. So it's not going to be the same for every single person, okay? That's all I can really tell you. I don't know why that dad isn't being ordered to do drug tests. I don't know. And why you are. It really depends on what people are saying about you.
I mean, I might have a chip. I might have a chip front too, but I have all my teeth. That man doesn't even have no teeth, pretty much. But all right. Okay, well, I see how far I'm getting on this track and running with this relay, with this baton. God bless your mind, heart, and spirit. And if you like music, you can go on my YouTube channel, Joshua Guajardo, and look at this one song I got, Fly It in the Mug, Let Me Do Me. And you might like that one. Anyway, God bless your mind, heart, and spirit. Appreciate you taking my time. I guess I got as much legal advice as I got from your helpline that I got out of their offices. And fortunately, yeah. All right. Praise it be the Lord.
All right. Good luck.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Pray. Thank you. Wow. Had to call them, star 67. So sad.